This entire world would be filled with fucking pussies. People that would cry. And that's exactly what people do, is that if they don't like somebody's opinion, they cry about it. They cry about if somebody voices an opinion. Like, I could say that I don't like brown grass. And there'll be somebody out there that'll be like, fuck you, I love brown grass. You're fucking stupid if you don't like brown grass. Fuck you. You're a fucking cunt for not liking brown grass. It's an opinion. I'm allowed to have one. I'm entitled to one. And if you voice your opinion to the millennial generation, they'll be like, no. They'll cut you short and they'll cut you off and they'll treat you like you're stupid. And that happens to me constantly. Even in customer service it does happen, because you'll get fellow coworkers. Like, I've had a few. If I was talking to a customer about a matter or an issue and trying to explain something to them, they would come in, butt in, cut me off, and step in and start telling them a bunch of nonsense that is inaccurate information. And I'm trying to feed them correct information. If you're feeding, like, a customer's not going to listen to you if one person's telling them one thing and another person's telling them another thing. They're not going to listen to you. They're going to disregard what you're saying. It's common nature. It's just as stupid as Scientology.
I had to watch Going Clear, a Scientology documentary, because I have a neighbor who's a Scientologist, and I don't even think he's gay. I don't know what the fuck's going on. But he sleeps really close to me. You know, like, my bed's here. This fucking dude's bed's, like, over there. His house is, I mean, if you take away the walls, he's fucking right there. So, like, what does this crazy fuck believe? And Scientology is a wonderful religion. Not just because it was written by a science fiction author who wrote more fake shit than anyone that's ever walked the face of the earth. And not by a small amount. This dude never made a second draft in his fucking life. Everything was one draft of nonsense. And he wrote more of it than anybody. Not in his neighborhood, not in his state, not in a year, not in a decade. More than anyone that's ever lived, ever. And Scientology is so like, I don't see any red flags. I think we're good. I think this is legit as fuck. Scientology is a good religion. It's because other religions get to make fun of them. It's like, it's the one religion that even the Mormons are like, bitch, you believe what? What? Hold on. I mean, at least we don't have video of Joseph Smith. There's some fucking shitty black and white footage of L. Ron Hubbard with a captain's outfit on. You want to explain that? Why does he have all those awards on? Why is Tom Cruise wearing a gold medal the size of a dinner plate? What the fuck is going on with you people? I watched it with my mom, and it was first of all, Scientology, they don't pay taxes. That's disturbing. They're tax-free, which means they're a recognized religion by the government of the United States, which means the government of the United States had to go over what they believe and went, everything seems in order. None of this shit seems like a cult. Well, what the fuck is a cult and what's a religion? So I had to look it up. Turns out I don't know who wrote this, but it's a perfect definition. A cult is bullshit. It's created by one person. That person knows it's bullshit. In a religion, that dude's dead. So, it's a religion. Because L. Ron Hubbard's dead. So I guess they got it on a loophole. I watched it with my mom, and my mom was like, I can't believe anybody would fall for that. You made me go to Catholic school. Fuck are you talking about? There was a child molester dressed like a sorcerer sitting on a golden throne, and you made me call him father. Slow your roll, lady. Imagine if I talked to my mom like that. Oh my God. Jokes, folks. Just.
Oh, Joe Rogan there. Oh, God. People give him such a hard time, and honestly, Joe Rogan is hilarious. I listen to his podcast every once in a while just to get a good chuckle. Because honestly, Joe Rogan is so underappreciated as a comedian, and he shouldn't be. Come on. What kind of fucked up individual would come up with Fear Factor? Like, yes, have people face their own fears of eating fucking bull testicles. What the fuck, dude? You just wanted to see somebody put balls in their mouth. You wanted to see a hot chick put a giant bull testicle in her mouth to see if she could take the whole thing. Disturbing, Joe. Disturbing. That's like taking a giant black dildo and being like, Fear Factor, if you could take this entire fucking thing in your ass, you win. My dick in your ass. Shit. The things I fucking think of. It's funny, I told Mike, I'm thinking of holding auditions for our co-host. Because my bong makes a really bad co-host, my coffee cup makes a really bad co-host. So, yeah. Oh, gotta find somebody to bounce jokes off of. Because writing jokes is so easy to me. Because I don't even finish a joke. I write out half a joke, and then I'll read it, and memorize it, and then I'll go with it, and I'll continue the joke that I didn't finish. It's like a form of ad-libbing for me. It's like improvisation. Because you're given a single idea. And then you just go with it. And if it works, if it hits, it hits. If it misses, it misses. And that's when I get kind of worried about feedback, about, oh, you highly offended me with your comments about dicks and asses. Oh, come on. If the world wasn't meant to have, anal penetration, what would the gay guys do then? Like, just fuck guys in the ear? Yeah, I make a lot of gay jokes. It's not homophobic. I'm okay with the majority of whatever the Club Alliance thing is called. I'm fine with it, just don't try to, approach me. Because I'll turn you down politely. Be like, yeah, I'm sorry, I like pussy. I'm sorry, I like boobs and ass. I'm sorry. And there's a fine line. There is a very fine line. I don't want to offend anyone too deeply, but I agree with Dave Wheeler on this subject, so we'll leave it at that. Okay, so I'm gonna, go very, very far away from that subject. Go probably at least 200,000 miles away from that subject. There we go. I'm trying to think of something. Oh, fuck. My leg is fucking itchy. It's a freaking dry air. Winter's coming. And it's coming early. It's only fucking mid-September. Fucking shit, man. It's just fucking insane. I always wanted to get in an argument with a Muppet on live TV, like a fist fight with Elmo. I honestly think I could take Elmo. A lot of people will say, he's short and he's quick and he's got a little bit of speed, so he might take you. I'm like, he's a fucking Muppet, man. No, I had this thought about, if I could fight one celebrity, sex and age didn't matter. I'd fight Freakazoid. Just because he's a make-believe character, and I don't want to fight any actual person. I don't like fighting. Fighting's wrong. That's why I don't believe in, Canada sticking their nose in other countries' affairs and saying, hey, we don't agree with you because we want to help you. We're going to help pay a portion of your road construction. Bitch, Trudeau, hey, wait 1 minute. you're an idiot. You want to have Canadian taxpayers help people overseas who are in constant civil upheaval and discourse. People that are always fighting in the Middle East. You want to help them more. See, this sounds familiar. This sounds really fucking familiar. This sounds like what the States did back in the day. Where, who did this? George Bush Sr. wanted to help the Saudi nationalists by storing weapons of mass destruction in Saudi Arabia. That sounds fucking familiar. And what does fucking Justin Trudeau want to do? Basically the same fucking thing. We don't have any weapons of mass destruction, but, we want to help them. Justin, you aren't following anything you said to help you get elected. You're doing everything opposite of that. One, you changed our national anthem. What the hell, man? That's just a waste of fucking taxpayer dollars to try to modernize it. Modernize what? Paying respect to the people that lost their lives in World War II? What the hell is wrong with you? And I saw the interview that Dave Wheeler posted, and it was about this young girl that got killed in BC by a Syrian refugee. And the entire time of the interview, every time that little girl was brought up, he would snicker and chuckle. What is so fucking funny about not screening people before they come into this country? You're putting our lives at risk. People that were born here, you're putting our lives at risk. Canada did more screening for the Ukrainian refugees that were coming overseas a few years ago when Ukraine and Russia were battling over their border lines. Fucking shit, man. This world is so fucked up. I don't understand what happened. I wish I was just young again, where I was just like, fuck, I don't have to pay attention to the fucking world. I don't. The only thing that mattered in life was, going out, hanging out with friends. And then you get older and you're just like, shit, man, this world is fucking nuts. What the fuck is going on? We have this weird fucking bastard as our fucking world leader. And what the fuck is the Oompa Loompa running the fucking show in fucking United States, man? This is fucking crazy. What happened to that dumbass guy? The guy from Texas. George W. Just bring him back. Oh. I like the fact that the answer in the United States for Obama was Donald Trump. That's who they wanted to run their country, was Donald Trump. Man, this guy abused the fucking system. He declared bankruptcy over 6 times just to make money off the fucking off of the United States government. Then they got caught and changed it where you could only declare bankruptcy twice in the States and only once in Canada. Canada, you could only declare bankruptcy once. Because you declare it more than once, you're abusing the government. And that's exactly what Donald Trump did, is he abused the American government to the point where they gave him a shitload of money and he invested into real estate. And he kept doing that every 5 years. He would declare bankruptcy until he had a shitload of money, and that's how he funded Trump Enterprises. Fuck. What the hell? He's a smart man. He's a smart motherfucker. But he's just got to keep his fucking mouth shut and stop using social media. He bitches about social media, but he uses it more than anybody else in the fucking world. One more clip and then we'll wind down today's show.
So I jump ship in Hong Kong. And I make my way over to Tibet. And I get on as a looper in a course over there in Himalayas.
A looper?
A looper. A caddy, a looper. Jack. So I tell them I'm a pro jack. And who do you think they give me?